Welcome to Gran Turismo 7 and Leguna Seca. Leguna Seca, this is my favorite sim racer, not my favorite race. We've been struggling here all week, but a bit of a survival guide. Last night we covered, well, one lap went well, and then it all went to heck. But we're starting in 5th. We've got a 124.7 time. At least we're not starting in a C League where we've got drivers running almost a flat 122, which seems more like I would think a fast B time, or a slow A almost. World's fastest is what, 120 or 119? We're trying to break balance at 0, so we get a good mix of control with some trail braking. Top of 3rd through here. Ooh, 4-second penalty for the Marlboro car. Hey, good evening, Knight Rider Jim. Hey, buddy. Thank you for making it in. Howdy to everyone who's making it in at the moment. I've got my eyes on the track because we got some traffic and we've got a podium, possibility of podium here. We are in 3rd. Let's see if we can just be consistent. A big part of winning and surviving at this track is the consistency. Oh, geez, Element, I am sorry. Oh, probably made someone else's day, because with a 4-second penalty, he likely took someone else off the track, so probably made someone's day, but ruined our positioning with going off track, hitting him off track there. 5 seconds, that's going to drop us, probably down into 10th. Hey, Knight Rider Jim, Dark J, welcome in. I just Batman someone off the track. Not someone who did any wrong to me, but someone that definitely did some wrong to someone. But I am not thrilled with myself because I like to race clean as possible. But my braking was much later than his. I want to get through that corkscrew very quickly. There, I'm going to hit the brakes, make sure I don't hit another car. Hey, Super Doofus Tom, our very own team manager. And where's Dano, the Texas Ranger? All right, just gotta nail this here. There we go, at least we're holding 5th now. Oh, he's got a nice clean pass. Well done. I'm going to give him space. Actually brake a little here. Lay on the brakes, even though I don't need to hit the brakes for the turn, but need to not slam into him. Oh, and he's got a penalty to pay off, so that puts us in 5th. There we go. So let's get a climb back into podium. Let's go wide. Just take it back to the basics of racing. Try to go wide on every turn unless we got someone in the hit zone. Oh, missed the apex there. That is not the racing basics. We'll get it here from the complete outside. Still missing the apex by 1/8 of a mile there. And we're up to 10 watching. Thank you so much, folks, for making it a live stream. Oof. Oh, bad display there. So we got Das Papi coming up from behind. And he hits us off track. Das Papi gives us the beats. Well, that's unfortunate. This track has been a bit troublesome for crashes. I can't really complain. I accidentally hit someone off the track, but I'm pretty sure I just got deliberately hit off the track there. Yes, pump the like button because we just got punted hard. We got sent into another stratosphere. So we'll take this as our lap to go get some fresh tires. Hopefully they'll still be on at the end. I'd say get tires after getting a hit, or if you got a penalty. I'm still curious to see if we can just jump in there and pay off our penalty, or if it sticks us until the next lap. And it is Thirsty Thursday, so a nice glass of lemon water. I think I'd rather be way in behind and just pass people as they pit, because clearly people are in a hitting mood, and some people are in a hitting mood, and some people are just going to hit off track completely accidentally. We might have very well been hit off the track by complete accident. He was trying to take the inside. Who knows? Just got to keep our head down, not waste our life playing the victim. Straighten up the back and put the pedal to the metal. Let's get this car rolling. But before we get back to getting this car rolling, if you could hit that like button, get that like button rolling so that we've got at least the 10 likes for the 10 people watching. The tires will be warmed up soon. I'll get back to pushing the tires. Okay, so a bit of skittishness on 0 when it comes to the braking. There we go. That's we want to get through there at 100 miles per hour. That is the way. Right on, Super Doofus. Smart. Always good to follow. One of the teammates goes, "Hey, Dano, the Texas Ranger himself is in the lobby, in the pit crew. Thank you for joining the pit crew this fine evening, Dano." Hey, Daniel, welcome in, buddy. Chimp. Howdy, buddy. Thank you for making it in. Oh, I'm going off track. What is going on? This track is handing it to me. All right, let's get the gravel off these tires. I have a lot of trouble being consistent on this track. Okay, so third, it's about gearing. Third, there's no way I'm going through that turn. I can't just coast in third. I need to be down in second, I guess. Yeah, texting and driving, that I am taking my eyes off the road and my thoughts off my break points. I guess when trying to accomplish any task in life, it's always good to stay focused on the task at hand. Through the corkscrew. So the survival guide is more of a what not to do here. Well, we're up in podium, but we weren't able to lock down the consistency because the concentration wasn't there. Really need to nail the right gear for these thin turns. Lots of danger all around the track, and if we're not in the right gear, I guess we just drive right off. I'm getting these lines all wrong. I got the steering wheel turned, and I was not that far off the apex that time, so I'm just not understanding what's going on. Guess I just gotta crank on this steering wheel a little harder, put a little more muscle into it. Cars are starting to go into the pits. But with all the errors we've made, I do not know if we'll be catching up. Hey, welcome back in, Bren. Good to have you back. Hopefully you'll be racing with us tonight. All right, this Pappy is coming out of the pits. Hopefully we won't get booted off the track this time around. All my air. We cannot get back on the throttle too early there, but we do need to get back on the throttle when we can't see the track and it looks like we're just looking at the desert. So my timing's just off. Only way I'm going to correct that is with more practice laps and clean tires. Because once these tires get a wee bit dirty, car isn't so pleasant anymore. Car behaving all sorts of odd. We got what, 25 or 30 seconds to get the gravel off the tires. Hopefully they're off for this one. There we go. Right below 100 miles per hour to actually get through there. Hey, good evening, sir. So we've got Rope Runner coming in as a challenger. Fantastic. My goodness. 15 seconds too slow. All right, 11 seconds behind. Third gear. Okay, so third gear, again, driving straight through. You get the wrong gear and the track's thin. There's no time to really see the air and correct the air. I've just got to keep my eyes focused on what's directly in front and the speedometer rate. Below. Leguna is kicking my buttski tonight. Easy enough when we're in the right gear, but there cannot be any mistakes made in gear selection for the turns, which is usually not the case. Like there's races like Spa where you can be told a gear and it's actually better to be a gear higher. Little slow through there, just needed to not brake at all, just briefly lay off the throttle. There we go. Oh so easy in second gear. No off tracky badness. There we go, focused in, came in almost a second faster than any of my other laps. Remembered to get down into second for some proper rotation of the car. All right, too quick, even top a second for just driving too quick there. It's the one place where I guess I can't fail to not over... Daniel, thanks for the support. Good to know I'm not the only one that's struggling here. But yeah, I'm just getting destroyed by this track. What is that, my 4th air? So whether I would have been hit off the track or not, I was doomed. This track allows for no distractions. I am in very good company. I am blessed. Whew. 132, my goodness. That is not quick. Painful to watch. Now this I find a tough track to do 14 laps with because it requires absolute consistency. You got to get all your brake points just right. Small error and you're off track. And we've got 14 laps of it. It's not an easy one. And that turn, yeah, unnaturally have to go through it quickly, and other turns that you think you can go through quickly, nope, not at all. There are lots of deception on the turns. You just got to know it. Your brain can't guess at it. Of course, we do have the little gear selector on the bottom suggesting what gear to go through at. And maybe we just need to read the cues that we're given. Yeah, usually one gear above and we survive, but I find like this track is not one of those tracks. All right, we're up to 15 watching. Thank you for the support, folks. Fastest lap we've had so far. It's so many inconsistent laps. We could just run the 126 consistently. We'd be in good company. But right now we've got no company because we have crashed more than anyone else on this track. Well, we're still doing better though than those that quit out. Ooh, that was quick through there. That's how, hey, at least by not quitting out, we may be in last. We're absolutely racing with ourselves, but that's a good learning experience. We're finally getting through that pre-corkscrew section at a respectable speed, above 100 miles per hour. To think we're at the top of the pack early on in this race, and the top of the pack is now finishing almost a lap ahead of me. Dano taught me that turn to go through there about a year ago, telling me to go through there in third gear with no braking. Hey, Remy did a thing. Very nice. Tell us about it, Remy. Ooh, 85. That was slow that time. Oh, Remy is in the race. Fantastic. Right on, Remy. Look at that. We're racing with one of the teammates. Howdy, buddy. Right on. Very cool. Why not go one off track one last time for good luck? Why not? And there we go. The struggle is real. Oh, congratulations, Remy. Well done. Boy, did we ever fall on that one. Started in 5th, finished in 13th. Daniel, you are in the house. You're absolutely in the pit crew. Let's see what happened there. Yeah. Oh, our safety rating didn't get destroyed too badly. So that's good. It stayed the same. And I love seeing the top 5 players all with good safety ratings. That I'm not surprised. Got hit off track there. And wow, overall the race was pretty clean. Not that many S ratings going down. Right on. Right on. Well, Remy, I think we're probably going to see you in tonight's races in the lobby. So let's head over to the lobbies. Part 2 of the live stream, my favorite part of the live stream, because even if we struggle at times, we're struggling with the best, with the legends, showing us all how to race the nice race lines, the break points, giving us tips and tricks. So let's get into the racing now and catch some quality racing on this thirsty Thursday night. If the lobby server serves us correctly, we should be in for a good fun night here, folks. Let's load it up. Hopefully we've got enough to fill up about 12 of the positions with no randos, no stranger danger. And where will we start? I guess I'm picking out the race for tonight. So let's, for the first race, let's practice it up at Spa. And let's hit up. Spa's a longer race, so why don't we do 4 laps here, then winner will pick the next race. And let's just make sure we've got rolling start on. We do. These are the best save settings. Damage is on, rolling starts are on, to try to mitigate the issues that can almost always occur with turn 1. And we're on 4 laps. You can run mediums if you want. I'm going to try running the softs here on 4 laps. We've got a factor of, I think, ×7 for tire wear. So it's going to be simulating 28 laps, which is actually quite a bit for these softs. But hey, let's see what we can pull off here. Good to see everyone again. Thanks for coming in to race, folks. And wow, we picked up, so dream come true here. We've got 12 regulars in the house, so that's going to be perfect. We're going to have 4 stranger dangers. And if the rating is EB, then we'll just do an instant kick. Ugh, EB. That sounds not very pleasant. Sport mode, EB. What is up with all the EB racers? Jeff. 2 Jeffs. I know Jeffs would just move down here. Living in the States, but with the name Argentina World and a safety rating of B. I'm saying it's a stranger danger here. All right, so we're forced a little stranger in danger, but we've got 15 of our 16 racers. Let's see how this turns out. Still not loading. Maybe the server's having issues. All right, let's get Dano. Let's get this super fast drivers more towards the bottom here. We'll put the slower drivers like myself near the top. Let's get Marciello up front for the moment. Dark J can definitely afford to be a little lower here. Let's get Super Doofus right ahead of Marciello. Daniel up top, and let's see if we can get one of the challengers to be our bunny for this race. Mad Max, an E safety rating, so that's a 100. I'd forgotten E even exists. So yeah, we're not going to play with that. Boston can go up. Hey, Boston, what is up, buddy? I'm just moving you up a little higher here. And Rogue 66. What was Rogue 66? Is he an A driver? All right, a good quick B there, and then we've got our A's down here. Let's put the challenger F. What is that? Savano, Rivano. Let's put him up a little higher here. So we'll get a challenger up nicely at the top, giving them a good chance, because really what we're doing here is the JCCR race team versus the challengers, so it's definitely nice to have a quick challenger, and I think I put him in 6th to make sure he's still there. Yeah, we put him in 6th. Good chance to move up. Let's actually put him right. C driver is ahead, so B driver is the challenger right behind the C drivers. We've got a good chance to have a win from the challengers here. Let's get this. Oh, and it's T. Latitz. Must be a French name. So I hope you've all picked out. Don't forget. Oh, right on. So F. Rivano is racing from Chile. He's the number 75 car. Well, welcome, F. Riviano. Oh, it's Spark. Howdy, Spark. So let's have a clean race, everybody, for the newbies in the house. Just a little reminder. Let's get it. Throw on your undergarments. Lace up your boots, and let's go, buddy. Let's get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Speaking of lacing up the boots, of course, my rig has slid back. Let's try to get this settled up before the race starts so we can properly reach our pedals. There we go. Put a little man strength on that. And let's get this race underway. Hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal, because we're about to get down. Get that like button rolling as we get these cars rolling. And speaking of that, just so that I'm spending less time feeling like I'm always kind of trying to catch everything going on off screen. But if I've got the show running, then I worry a little less, because I can always catch what I miss. All right, folks, let's have some fun. Let's have some clean racing. And I'm going to run +2 for the trail braking on this one. All right, you got Marciello, Subufus, and Devious ahead of us. And we're followed right behind Spark himself, Mr. F. Riviano. Oh, Marciello kicking up some dirt on us. No harm, no foul, just need to wash the car after the race. Ooh, it's nice being back to +2 because I can really steer the car while braking. I am loving +2. I miss this +2. I gotta stop playing around with the brake controller so much and just pick something and deal with it, so that way I can at least be consistent and not get any surprise situations. All right, momentarily in third. Let's try to keep it this way. But that was slow. Missed the apex by a proper mile. Of course, that'll affect overall time. Ooh. Had a little re-entry issue there. And we're now in second following Devious. Oh, B. Williams, you are quick. Oh, we got booted. F. Riviano giving us a little push, but no harm, no foul. We stayed on the track. And now we've got Chimp behind us. Chimp is quick, so let's see when and how he passes us. All right, where's the fastest lap clock? Not popping up on the screen, but let's make sure we get up to Grandma's house for some hot cookies. Yes, we're in third, so we got cookies. Let's try to hold this podium position. Of course, we didn't want to catch any of that elevated curve that could have spit us across the track by unbalancing the car. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, Daniel. I was not ready for that. I thought we were going through on the same speed. That kind of snuck up on me pretty badly. That is my bad, Daniel. Hey, Philness, the legend himself. My mate that we're both on our way, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Who will get there first? Well, so far, Philness is growing at a faster rate than I am. I think you've got 914 subscribers, and we're now at 923. But there, at one point, I think I had like 200 more subscribers or something, so I think you're growing at a faster pace. Congratulations, mate. Looks like you're doing it right. Making content people want to watch. I just need to remember to clip my good races so that I can turn them into videos, because the videos are actually what overall collect the most views. Oh, wrong gear selection. And now I'm pulling off what I did all wrong at Leguna Seca. Just try to go through turns at the wrong speed. Oh no, I hit Super Doofus. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't even back up properly. I've got no back window here. I'm surprised they didn't ghost me, but now I've got a racing partner here. Sorry about that, Super Doofus. But now we can have a nice little battle here. A race battle. Not a battle of the races, but a race battle. We may have different looking cars, but we're all sharing the same race DNA. See, try to chase down and get a pass on Super Doofus. Promise, buddy, I will do my best to keep it clean. I'll be patient with the pass if I even get in that position. Cars holding together, a little shaky in the steering wheel. right, let's try to chase down T Letits here. Philness, thank you very much. Yes, hitting that like button will get the algorithm to favor the video, and it does give us a much better chance of growing the JCCR racing community. With more racers comes, of course, more knowledge. And with more knowledge comes, thank goodness I've got load cell pedals there, because I was able to feel the difference. I'm like, ooh, I'm into that second spring. I got to ease up, be on the first spring so I can trail brake nonetheless. Oh, it looks like Super Doofus is going to be coming and passing back. So we'll have an interesting final lap, because I'm back to racing with Super Doofus here. And the Dark J posting at 220, 220.9. Good job, Dark J. We got B. Williams up in first, followed by Dark J. We'll have to see who finishes first there. Ooh. I overcooked the meat a wee bit. That's well done. As in meat, I find well done meat to not be good. Well done. Beautiful clean pass, Super Doofus. Alright, I gotta race the track here and not just stare at the beautiful rear end of that Ferrari. Ooh, the question is, did I keep 2 tires on the track, or are we picking up a penalty? We'll find out right now. And we're safe. We all made it through. We'll have 3 cars going down for the final lap. And then there were 2. It's between T Letits and myself now. Oh, a little too much gas there. Throttle, I should say. As for some, gas means flatulence. Could say a little too much petrol thrown into the motor. I don't think anyone calls their bowel movement petrol, so I think we're safe on that one. Okay, so the tires are getting used, and I am not cutting them any slack. I'm driving them like it's lap 1. Oh, here's to not quitting. All right. Let's just get through here without sliding off track, take into account the worn tires. Yeah, good game, everybody. Ah! Oh, no harm, no foul. I stayed on the track. Right on. Right on. That worked out nicely. I think it worked out to being my fastest lap. Ah, Dark J. Dark J coming in just a little short. Oh, Seahawk, thank you very much for letting me know. I can't remember who took me off track at the beginning. So, Riviano going to the doghouse. Where is he here? Oh, I guess he's taking himself to the doghouse. So, no, I don't get to kick anyone. Oh, Le Mans, fantastic. Lovely. My favorite race. Oh, you're the boss, man. You're the boss. I wanted to pick the race. All I had to do was win. And it's quite a long course, so we'll do 2 laps here. Yeah, 2 laps, so that way hopefully we can get in a third race. Let's see what B. Williams is driving tonight. If he's got the JCCR livery and is picking up a win for the JCCR team, or is he picking up a win for the challengers? And if he's got the live on, I'm sure he'll let me know just the same. Haha. So check your tires for 2 laps. It's 16 miles. I think we'll be fine on softs, but 16 miles on time 7. Let's just put myself into the race as well. And let's see how we're going to organize this up. I think this still works, but I think the Ford GT car is an A+ driver. Yeah, Love Licks Bella. Let's, as an A+, sorry, but the fastest drivers go at the bottom. Let's get Mr. Latitz up here. Let's get Mr. Fake B, an actual A driver there. Let's get him down a little. And where's Roke? What rating was Roke? Roke's a B, so let's move up Roke. He's our challenger, as one of our challengers as well. So let's give him a better chance here. Let's put him right behind Mr. T. Latitz. And actually, T. Latitz has been consistent with coming in, so let's give him a real good chance as a challenger. Let's put him up in 6th. And here we go. Let's see, that looks like a good setup here. Hope you're all ready to put the pedal to the metal, because I'm about to get this show started. Let's get these wheels rolling. If you haven't already done so, roll on to that like button. Earlier you do it, the more likely the video is going to get suggested to people, and that helps us grow the community. Oh, lovely Bella. She's a legend. Right on. I'll have to, I did not realize that. I'll have to check out try to find her YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Phil. Love having a knowledgeable pit crew. Definitely helps when Phil's in the house. The knowledge man himself. And I mean, need some sharp braking here. Maybe a little less trail braking. Let's go with 0s. I don't know the track, so why try to guess it? And we got our Aussie Pug design for the JCCR racing team here. The black and the yellow. Oh, she just races. Right on. Well, I guess she's a legend running that A+ rating. Wow. Not that many of those around. You're top of the top. Lovely foot cramp. Ooh, the car beside me knows this track from the sounds of the engine when he was on the throttle. Should actually just get behind Mr. T. Latitz here. Ooh, the car's behind us, drafting. Doing a great job. Ooh, we got the nitrous. Thank you very much. Oh, we ignored the track limit. Well, I guess that's a learning experience. I'm just happy we made it through 2 turns on a track we don't know and are still in 5th. We're getting a lot of freebie pushes here. Thank you very much, T. Latitz, for the free nitrous. And we're up to 22 watching. We're almost at the quarter pounder. We'll tuck behind Roke. Follow this legend down the track. Try to learn the track here. The whole goal of the channel anyways is to learn and grow and build some community while we're at it. Oh my goodness. All right, looks like Jay Rizio is going to be coming and showing me the ropes here. Missed the braking zone altogether. I guess on a track you don't know, one good survival guide trick is just throw on, there's no shame in it, throw on the braking zones. Yes, in the real world they're not going to have painted sections to let you know. You have to figure it out on your own based on visual cues. But you do have a pit crew that probably will yell at you if you're barreling down into a guaranteed crash situation. Well, it's nice to learn to make friends with a new wall here. Oh, and B. Williams is in first again. Let's go. Where's Dark J? I guess I put him down a little too far down the list here. Yes, it's time I stick it through and properly learn this track for once. Never gonna learn it if I keep quitting out to watch the top 3 racers, which is always a nice temptation because it is always nice to watch the A and A+ drivers race down tracks, catch their lines. No idea what the next turn's gonna bring me. All right. So second gear for the next. That gives me an idea where we need to start braking. All right, taken out by the speed bump. And what direction are we in? The wrong direction. That's one way to get it. And you know what? We'll continue this race with maybe a time penalty. All right, now I'm sure I'm not the only one though that does want to see the lovely Bella here racing it up against B. Williams. So I'm going to do half this track. I do want to catch the last half of the track. Do a little narration to what's going on at the end. If you want to learn this track and make credits, hit it up in the endurance mode or in the world map mode. You'll have, what is it, a half-hour race here? At the end of the half hour, your muscle memory and just overall feel for the track should be all dialed in. Fine for this track, being able to see for a little better. My eyesight's not perfect, but at least now I can really see the end of the track, and I can now see that there's an actual wall to look at. So yeah, it's not impossible to kind of know when things are going down. All right, and this is my cue. Let's catch the end of the race here between B. Williams and the lovely Bella here. So B. Williams and, oh, Bella right behind her. It's a race between Ferrari and Ford. Nice way to end this race. And third is nowhere in sight. This race really is between B. Williams and the lovely Bella. little bit of off track, but the gap is still very close. This is a competitive race. Well, I don't know who to root for here because it's two challengers at the top. I think B. Williams is running as a challenger this evening. And the big question, which car sounds better? Let me know in the comments, in the JCC Pit Crew comments section. If you don't think what the actual engine setups of these two vehicles are, if you don't think about that, you just listen to them, which car sounds better? And Bren's in third. Oh, I think it's going to be Bella's chance to close up the gap here. Oh, and let's see, in third we've got Bren. Bren started pretty far back from the bottom, well, started basically from the bottom of the pack. He's a legend and a fast driver, rocks that Lexus. And then we've got Rogue 66, followed by the Dark J. Chimp up in sixth, very consistent racer. Marciello and JCCR Ronin. Oh, Boston with the Dunkin' Donuts car here. Thanks for flashing the lights, saying hello to Lateets there. And we got Super Doofus, followed by Daniel. Well done, guys. Well done. Leguna Seca is my worst track, at least this week it is. But traditionally, this is absolutely a track that I really struggle with. I get down those long straights and I just don't see the end coming whatsoever. Now I know if I'm in a different camera view, it's going to help. So let's see here. B. Williams getting to pick the next race again. Hey, Brian Michaud, right on. Thanks for making it in. Good evening. Howdy, friend. Fantastic. Bella, you did great. That was very close. That was a fun race to watch. Yes, and we made it to the quarter pounder before the end of the live stream. Fantastic. And how it works here is if you win, you pick the next race. So let's just get the message out there. All right, thank you very much, B. Williams. So that's 2 points to the challengers and a big old 0 points for the JCCR race team. We now officially have no way to win. Oh, right on. Super Doofus getting to pick the track. So Super Doofus, let us know. Yeah, Chimp, even when I can see, my problem is the straightaways. I either don't see them, or maybe it's a mix that I just kind of lose concentration. I kind of get into a daze. Sleepwalking, you could say. And let's see what Super Doofus types to us. All right, Fuji, let's do it. All right, so Fuji it is for the last race. Fuji surprisingly doesn't have a mountain as its logo. Has some weird little initials, if I recall. Fuji. Help me out here, folks. Oh, yeah. The lines, of course. And we've got 2.84 miles, so let's get a nice 4-lapper in. Thank you, Super Doofus. I appreciate the help in finding it. Let's get the pedal to the metal. I'd like the maps to be, can they either be alphabetical or can they be by location? I still have, my brain hasn't picked up what the ordering sequence is yet, so I get lost. All right, last race of the night. Let's JCCR race team. We can't win it, but let's just try to redeem a bit of our dignity here. I need to make sure I actually finish the race. Fuji, I know well enough here. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. I really appreciate the help with that. Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, B. Williams, it's no criticism to you. But yeah, it is, like, as you say, literally top 3 best track in the world. I still see it as a flat track with, mostly flat track with long, really, really long straightaways. Maybe race drivers like to, it's fun to hit that top speed. I like the bendies. I like a lot of back and forth. All right, so let's see here. Let's get everyone organized up. I don't know why they threw me to the bottom again. I'm proving to be the slowest here, so I'm going to end up being the bunny. And we all know that Super Doofus is actually very quick here. So let's try this. Let's bring Chimp down just a little. Give someone else a chance. Rogue is B, Dark J. A+ for Bella, so let's get her down a little lower. And I think this is, let's get Latitz up. And Daniel is going to be bunny here. And we're now ready to race. Let's get to it, folks. Don't forget, it's 4 laps. Whether you go on softs or not, completely up to, I love Catalunya. Bella, I absolutely love that racetrack. Love how the feel to it. Watkins Glen, like the feel to it. Love most tracks. I like most tracks. I'm not completely against long straightaways. For example, I find Nordschleife fantastic. The Ring. The German Death Forest, the HE double hockey stick track. I love racing on that track. I love the elevation changes. It just constantly challenges us. All right, so I'm going to start in second. Let's see how long I can hold this. Maybe we should start at Catalonia tomorrow night. So make it in Friday night at 9 p.m. We're chasing down Daniel here. He's got a good lead on us. Let's see if we can close up this gap. Just got to get back to the racing basics. Trying to use up the whole track. Trying to go from the complete outside. Catch the apex turn after turn and then just throttle on down. Missed an apex by a long mile. That last turn on Fuji is tricky. All right, we got the Dark J right behind us. Here we go, closing up the gap. Dark J having the challenge of trying to pass us while we got unpredictable braking zones, as well as not always the most perfect lines, to say the least. Hey, Jay Rizzio! Oh my goodness, okay. I think I'm getting the hang of that last turn. Who do we've got here? It's Bella giving a nice little friendly pass. Love it. Love getting past without getting hit. I braked a little early there. That is not Bella's fault at all, and she actually kind of gave me a lot of assistance right there, speeding me up. Good job, Bella. You passed me nice and clean there. Really well done. And we've hit the quarter pounder again. We've got the 25 watching in the live streams. That's a nice full pit crew tonight. All right, should have been a little more aggressive, I guess, with the brakes there. See if we can hold on to this third position for one more lap. Stay in the podium. We'll be quick if we just go smooth, not try to rush the track. Just go from the complete outside to the apex, turn after turn, and we'll put success into the recipe doing that. We've got a chance to hold podium here. That was a slow lap compared to the others. Yeah, this is a good game, absolutely. This race I'm having an absolute blast on. Finally getting into just a good habit of not trying to be quick, but just trying to be smooth and racing basics. Going from the outside, catching the apex, being easy when getting back onto the throttle, not just slamming it to the ground, but easing on into it. And of course, not being too rough with the brake pedal either. When the steering wheel is turned, the more the steering wheel is turned, the more gentle we need to be with this brake pedal. Slowly release as we get towards the apex. And then semi-quickly get back onto that throttle. No, we're off track right at the end. Will we lose it for the last turn? Let's find out what happens here. Will we get past on the straightaway? Oh, and we get the free boost. Dark J wants us to finish podium. He's just punting us across the finish line. Well, Dark J, thank you for that freebie. We did a thing with a lot of help from our friends, because that third was definitely all Dark J's, but he decided to give me a belated birthday present. So thank you very much for everyone who made it into the race. You've been watching Johnny's JCCR Racing. Thank you so much for that race. Nice to have a turnaround, going from a whole lot of last places to picking up a podium. So thank you for the help, team. Been great racing with you. And let me just take a moment to save that. And there we go. We saved the last race, so we'll have that as a little bit of a highlight to the channel. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, Super Doofus, crying face. He blew his shot trying to pass Ronan. That often happens to all of us as drivers, and really all of us as we try to achieve our goals. Sometimes we try to blow past someone, and we, instead of focusing on ourselves and our environment, focusing very much on just one particular person that we want to compete against, and we get a little face palm situation. Dano, the Texas Ranger, thank you very much for making it in. Bren, thank you so much for making it in. Super Doofus, great race. Good to see everyone again. Thank you so much for making it in. We will be back. Oh, F. Rivano had made it back. Dark J, you gave me the third position, so you did touch me, but it was a good touch. It wasn't a stranger danger touch there at all. Oh, you're talking to Chimp. No worries. Well, I liked the touching. Thank you so much for pushing us into third. Let's finish up the show with a little nice scenery. Don't forget, folks, check out your oil. Change it if it needs to be changed in the game and in the real world. Oil changes, oh, so very important. Thank you for that track pick, Super Doofus. Starting to like I always like Super Doofus. Starting to like your track pick, your Fuji track pick more. I suffered through it enough, and it's been picked enough times that I can finally race it without too many crashies. So, oh, he sent Rogue 66 into the shadow round by mistake. Hey, this happens. Dark J, thank you so much. Night Seahawk, or Ronan saying Night Brothers, absolutely. As Super Doofus says, race long and prosper. And in life, I think that's a good attitude to have. It's not just about the next, instant gratification, what's directly in front of you, and just chasing that instant gratification. A lot of the most important things in life are going to come with challenges, new skills that are going to reward you later on. So a little short-term pain for long-term gain, if I can sort of throw that into everyone's mind. Short-term pain for long-term gain. I mean, you're taking on new challenges, new business, whether you're in school and you're trying to learn, or out of school, trying to learn mathematics, whatever it may be, you're going to have some short-term pain that you need to go through, but going through that is going to give you that long-term gain. And if you see sort of like bad days, instead of playing it as a victim, and you just see it as, hey, this is challenging, I'm going to have to put some work, some concentration in here and really focus in. It's going to be a struggle, but I'm going to come out with a skill and learning at the other end of that. If you've got that attitude, you're going to have more and more success in life, and then the money just follows along with that. It's a byproduct of being good at really anything and really fixing people's problems, solving problems for people. And the more people you solve problems for, well, money again is a byproduct of all that. So I hope all of you will be successful going into Friday. Don't just treat it as the day that it's like, oh, it's at the end of the week, I can go in, all crooked-eyed. No, it's an important day of the week. Every time we're out in public, we got to put our best foot forward, put our best selves out there. So good luck to everyone. Be kind, be prosperous. Make it back for the races. We'll be back Friday night at 9 p.m. Godspeed and God bless everyone. I hope you get to put the pedal to the metal in a car that you love sometime real soon. And if it's not in the real world, it's still my favorite place to race. But if you want to check out some real world cars, we've got Johnny's Car Care and Reviews on YouTube. We're at about we're nearing the 15,500 subscriber mark. And on that channel, we're long-term reviewing the 2017 Shelby GT350. Amazing race engine, flat plane crank V8, so high revving. Red line starts at 8,250 RPM. We got the 1991 Toyota MR2 on its fourth engine, so not nearly as reliable as those sold on Toyota for lifers are. The Toyota Cult, I still like my Toyotas quite a bit. Not all of them, but I like my Toyotas quite a bit. But I'm not in the cult to think that they never break. They're not perfect. And we've got the 1999 Porsche 911 Canyon, wonderful, classic sports car, and it be a European sports car and not have your wallet or wife run out on you. And we've got the 2024 Ford F-150 Tremor. That thing can take a hit. Got hit by about 7,500 pounds of diesel truck, and it barely did any damage. But that barely any damage costs almost $10,000, $9,956. So Godspeed and God bless everyone. Good luck. Thank you so much for making it in, everybody. Really blessed to have you all along for the ride. See you tomorrow night. And for the last comment here, Daniel felt like he was playing Frogger. Right on, buddy. See you tomorrow night.